Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Mailbox Mondays. Dennis here with Jelsons.com, and today we're taking a look at a mail piece that I received earlier this summer from JDM. So, with our Mailbox Monday series, each week we take a look at mail pieces that have either recently come in or that have come in over the last couple of months, and we take a look at things that we liked, what we didn't like as much, and what we would test for future mailings to continuously improve the piece if this was a client of ours. And with each piece, we take a look at three core areas for developing a successful piece, and that's the offer, the audience, and the creative. Now, before we get started, if you have a mail piece of yours that you'd like us to take a look at in a future episode, you can mail it to us at the address here, or you can send it to us by email at info@jelsons.com. And if you have a question, you can definitely drop those in the comments below, and I'll get back to you and answer them in our next episode. Now, this particular piece is it's a flat piece, and it's a mailer, postcard-esque type of piece, and this one was sent out using Every Door Direct Mail Retail. And the reason how we know that is this right here, EDDM Retail. So that's how you know that this was sent out using Every Door Direct Mail Retail, and it was printed in black and blue, as you can see here. And overall, just taking a look at this, quick glance at this piece, I think this was a really good piece. I think that it's short and sweet. It's to the point. They have an offer. They make a call to action. They're doing a lot of good things with this piece. And to touch on that a little bit more, some of the things that I like best about this piece is, number one, the use of a handwritten font for the owner. So the owner here, they've got, and it's also in a different color. As I've mentioned in previous videos, black kind of just blends in. But as you can see, the things that they want to stand out are either bolded or they're a different color. So you can see that there. So I really like that. Number two, I also like that they have a discount, and the fact that they have a discount, and not only that they have a discount, but they have a discount that has a expiration date. So this discount ran for a month. So that gives you more of an incentive to call into the company to, request a quote for their services. If you move forward with them, they'll also give you a discount. So finding more ways to bring more people in, get the phones ringing, and drive more business. The last thing that I like about this piece is the fact that they are, as a local business, they're using Every Door Direct Mail Retail. So this allows you to send out mail to complete mail routes within the postal network. So basically what that means is anytime you're getting mail delivered to your home, the mail carrier has a specific route. There's a set number of homes per route that he has to deliver mail to whenever there's mail received. And with Every Door Direct Mail, what that does is you get to put one of these pieces in every door on that route. And the significance behind that is that you don't have to purchase a mailing list to do that. And in personal mailings or more targeted mailings, that is an additional cost. So there's some savings there, as well as savings on postage, which we'll probably get into in another video. And so those are things that I liked about this piece. Now here are some things that I didn't like as much. And that's just, so for one, with the discount, I'm a big proponent of, if giving a discount, 20% or more. That's just me, and just from the different education that I've taken, and people that I've learned from that are in the marketing and advertising space. If you're going to be given a discount, it's got to be one that's worth the person wanting to actually take that next step. And what they've shown is that 20% is like the bare minimum that you should be offering to really kind of see that difference in the number of people who are going to be redeeming the offer. So the higher up you can go above 20%, the better. But 20% should be like just the bottom level, like least amount you should be offering as a discount. The only other thing on this piece that I didn't really like as much was because this is two things. So this is an every door direct mail piece, but there's a lot of space here. There's a lot of real estate here. There's a lot of room to do something here outside of just having the mailing label printed. And if they wanted to, they could have resized this a little bit and put the mailing label up here. But if you're something that I'm looking at, if you're already printing this here, why not do something, put something else here? And that's it for that. Now, in terms of things that I would test, I would look at, again, one, testing a discount with 20% and seeing what that does. That's one thing that I would test on a mailing. So we have this as a control or like our baseline. So this mailing went out, whatever the data is on how this mailing performed, we'd send out another mailing to the same group, but instead of the discount being 15%, it would be 20%. And then see if we had an increase in the number of calls that came in for estimates, right? That's something that I would test. Another thing that I would test in terms of this being an every door direct mail piece is the audience. So for me personally, living in a complex, I'm really not going to be able to get too much tree service done. So one thing that I would look at in testing is before running the mailing, going to the USPS website for EDDM, which I'll put right here somewhere so you can see that and have that link, and going to that website and then plugging in like wherever you're going to be mailing to, just looking at it to ensure that the routes that are being selected are actually residential homes. Now, the USPS website doesn't have all the details showing you whether or not the route is a apartment building, but you could definitely, if there's apartments in the area that you're familiar with, or if you just want to just search apartments in that zip code that you're going to be mailing to, you can definitely check that, just as some pre-research. And that could save you some money on postage. And if you need to, in future mailings, you'll have more budget available, right? So that's something that I would test strategically selecting your routes, because again, this route here has almost 1,000 people in it. And so with that, that's about $200 in postage almost, at, as of today's date in terms of savings. So that's something to think about for future mailings, to be able to test like, hey, let's not mail to, of course we can mail to everybody within a specific market, but let's do a little bit of digging and remove some of the routes that may not be relevant to this offer. But that's it for this week's episode. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you learned something from it. Also, if you want to check out our previous Mailbox Monday videos, you can click the link here on the screen or in the description below. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below, and I'll get back to you as quickly as I can, and we'll get them posted in our next episode of Mailbox Mondays. Now, if you got any value from this video, please hit the like button, as it helps with the channel and getting this information out to more people who may be interested in seeing it. And finally, if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you get updated every time a new video gets posted. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.